A Blockbuster bomb or cookie was any of several of the largest conventional bombs used in World War II by the Royal Air Force, RAF. The term Blockbuster was originally a name coined by the press and referred to a bomb which had enough explosive power to destroy an entire street or large building through the effects of blast in conjunction with incendiary bombs. Design. The bombs then called Blockbusters were the RAF's HC, high-capacity, bombs. These bombs had especially thin casings that allowed them to contain approximately 3/4 of their weight in explosive, with a 4,000-pound bomb containing over 3,000 pounds, 1,400 kilograms, of amytal. Most general-purpose bombs, termed medium capacity, MC, by the RAF, contained 50% explosive by weight, the rest being made up of the fragmentation casing. Larger Blockbusters were made later in the war, from the original 4,000 pounds, 1,800 kilograms, version, up to 12,000 pounds, 5,400 kilograms. The Mark I 4,000 pounds bomb was a welded, cylindrical shell of 0.31 inch, 7.9 millimeters, thick steel. The body of the bomb was 30 inches, 76 centimeters, in diameter and 88 inches, 2.24 m, long. The nose of the bomb was conical and a 27-inch, 69 centimeters, long lightweight, empty cylindrical tail with a closed end was fitted, for a total overall length of 115 inches, 2.92 m. A T-section steel beam was welded to the inner surface of the bomb to strengthen it. Subsequent Mark II and Mark III HC bombs differed in detail. The conical nose was replaced with a domed nose and the number of fuses was increased from 1 to 3 to guarantee detonation. The Mark IV bomb did not have the T-section beam and the Mark V and Mark VI bombs were versions manufactured in the United States. The larger 8,000 pounds bomb was constructed from two 4,000 pounds sections, of a larger 38 in, 97 centimeters, diameter, that fitted together with bolts. A 12,000 pounds version was created by adding a third 4,000 pounds section. The 4,000 pounds high-capacity design was little more than a cylinder full of explosives. It was unaerodynamic and did not have fins. The same weight American 4,000 pounds, 1.81 ton, an M56 general-purpose bomb was aerodynamically designed as other U.S. bombs were, with a sheet metal tail fin assembly and shaped nose and aft sections. When fitted with a nose spoiler and a drum tail, the British Blockbuster bomb fell straight down. These bombs were designed for their blast effect, to cause damage to buildings, specifically to blow roof tiles off, so that the small 4 pounds, 1.8 kilograms, incendiary bombs could reach the building interiors. The high-capacity bombs were used only by the RAF, the only air force with bombers with bomb bays large enough to hold them. In 1947, Alfred Cecil Brooks of Stourbridge was appointed a member of the Order of the British Empire, for creating the Blockbuster, although his citation was worded "outstanding services to the King of a nature that cannot be revealed." The local newspaper referred to him as Blockbuster Brooks. Operational use. The first type of aircraft to carry cookies operationally was the Wellington, but they later became part of the standard bomb load of the RAF's heavy night bombers, as well as that of the Mosquitoes of the Light Night Strike Force, whose aircraft would sometimes visit Berlin twice in one night carrying cookies, flown by two different crews. The 8,000 pounds, 3,600 kilograms, and the 12,000 pounds, 5,400 kilograms, could be carried only by the Avro Lancaster, which needed to be slightly modified with bulged bomb bay doors. The first use of the 8,000 pounds was by 15 Squadron Lancasters against Berlin on December 2, 1943. Bad weather and other factors meant their effectiveness was not noted. The 4,000 pounds, 1,800 kilograms, cookie was regarded as a particularly dangerous load to carry. Due to the airflow over the detonating pistols fitted in the nose, it would often explode even if dropped, i.e., jettisoned, in a supposedly safe unarmed state. The safety height above ground for dropping the 4,000 pounds cookie was 6,000 feet, 1,800 m, Any lower and the dropping aircraft risked being damaged by the explosion's atmospheric shock wave. We were flying at 6,000 feet, which was the minimum height to drop the 4,000-pounder. We dropped it in the middle of town, which gave the aircraft a hell of a belt, lifted it up and blew an escape hatch from out of the top. Jack Murray, pilot of G for George, reporting on G for George's mission on April 17, 1943. Post-war unexploded ordnance. An unusual dry period led to low river levels in the Rhine in December 2011, exposing a 4,000 pounds, 1,800 kilograms, Blockbuster in the riverbed near Koblenz. A radius of 2 kilometers, 1.25 miles, around the bomb site, containing about 45,000 people, was evacuated while the bomb was defused. Another unexploded Blockbuster was found in Dortmund in November 2013, requiring the evacuation of more than 20,000 people from the area. A third was found and defused in Vicenza on April 25, 2014, requiring the evacuation of 30,000 within a radius of 2.5 kilometers. On December 19, 2016, a British bomb identified as a 4,000 pounds HC Blockbuster was discovered in Augsburg, Germany. It was defused on Christmas Day, requiring evacuation of more than 54,000 people within a radius of 1.5 kilometers. On August 29, 2017, another British HC 4000 bomb was discovered during construction work near the Goethe University in Frankfurt, requiring the evacuation of approximately 65,000 people within a radius of 1.5 kilometers. This was the largest evacuation in Germany since the Second World War. Bombs. 4,000 pounds HC bomb. Mark I, first production design. Mark II, 3 nose pistols. Mark III, no side pistol pockets. Mark IV, no stiffening beam. Mark V, U.S. production. Mark VI, U.S. production. Filling was Amatol, RDX/TNT, Minol, or Torpex. In 1943, 25,000 of these were used, this rose to 38,000 in 1944. In 1945 up to the end of the war a further 25,000 were used. 8,000 pounds HC. MKI. MK2. Filling was M8X or Torpex. Bombs were produced from 1942 to 1945. 12,000 pounds HC. MKI. MK2. Filling was M8X or Torpex. 170 were used in the last 2 years of the war. Other uses. Air mines. During the Blitz the Germans used naval mines dropped with parachutes as improvised blockbusters. Their fuse was triggered after the shock of landing, exploding after a 17-second delay. As the bomb was not in a crater, the force of the blast would disperse laterally, causing extensive damage. The large raid on Coventry on 14 to 15 November 1940 included the use of 50 parachute naval mines, which caused extensive blast damage. The British called these devices air mines, a translation of the German term Luftmine. These types were used also during air raids on Malta, especially on its harbor areas. In popular culture, the slangy nature of the term blockbuster made it a frequent popular culture reference during World War II, for example the Bugs Bunny cartoon Falling Hair, which begins with a gremlin trying to detonate a blockbuster bomb with a mallet. The climax of the 1944 film The Canterville Ghost is a race to safely detonate a blockbuster bomb dropped in England. Blockbuster was a 1973 chart-topping song by British rock band Sweet, featuring the wailing sound of air raid sirens. The attempted defusing of 4,000 pounds Blockbuster appears in the 1959 film 10 Seconds to Hell.
Please subscribe and thanks for watching.